Have you ever seen an extraordinary photograph of something relatively ordinary and scratched your head and wondered why the heck it was so compelling? The answer to this question is likely centered around composition. It has the power to take something pretty ordinary and transform it into an image that makes it look way more beautiful than it even has the right to be. Understanding the art of composition allows you to achieve the kind of artistic control professional photographers use at every shoot, drawing the viewer's eye exactly where they want it to go. The same goes for bad composition. All the elements might be on point, but a poorly composed photograph can take all of that careful styling and location hunting and throw it all away. Like this tree coming out of this person's head, or the horizon line cutting off this person at the neck, or an off-kilter horizon line, or the disappearing arm/foot/limb. Keeping in mind these little tweaks can help you avoid unintended distractions and mistakes in the future. Following some really simple compositional guidelines can make a world of difference for your photographs. Like working with negative space, the space around your subject. We'd argue that negative space is equally as important as positive space. It's the negative space that gives the subject meaning. When used properly, it has the power to create a dramatic atmosphere. It leads the viewer in, it generates interest, and it gives your audience a chance to grapple with a sense of scale. In this frame, negative space emphasizes the feeling you get when you're around the person you love. The whole world fades away, and all that's left is you and them. For some reason, our eyes are really drawn to images that follow the rule of thirds. Here's how it works. Every image you frame up can be imaginarily dissected into a grid of 9 equal parts. The rule of thirds suggests you place the most important element of your photograph, the bride, the groom, the baby, the couple, on one of these lines or at the intersection between them. Horizons should be positioned to sit flush with the horizontal lines, and trees, buildings, or mountains should be aligned with the vertical lines. Because photography is a 2D art form, it's super important to draw the eye through the image by conveying a sense of depth. This can be done by including objects or points of visual interest in the foreground, middle ground, and background. The result is you get more of reality in the frame, an image that feels more alive, true to life, and dynamic. Without being aware of it, our eyes are unconsciously drawn along lines in an image. Thinking about how, where, and why you place lines in your image will change the way your audience views it. The beach, for example, has layered horizontal leading lines. The waves breaking on shore, the outline of waves pushing against the horizon, the sand, and the horizon itself. Framing is a great technique to draw the viewer's attention straight to your subject. Use elements in the scene in front of you or create a frame within your own frame, like curtains, archways, or door frames. The result of this is a photograph with more depth, a clear sense of purpose, and a layered and interesting composition. This one's for all you closet control freaks out there. What do you do when you want to be absolutely sure that you're making a clear statement about what's most important in your photograph? Simply fill the frame with the thing that's most important. Get up close and personal with your subject, cut out any potential distracting elements of the background, and dictate where the viewer directs their full attention. What compositional rules can you spot in these photographs? Once you learn all of this, just know that there is so much more to a good composition than following all the rules. The rule of thirds doesn't work every single time, and neither do any of the other ones outlined just before. Remember to trust your gut and your eye. Sometimes intuition trumps any definitive rule. Don't forget to tune in next time. We'll be learning all about inclusion and responsibility and how to be a good human in this changing industry.